Often in games, it seems like we're going after the bad guys because we're told to. Sure, we know they've got a gun and are up to no good, but there's no real emotional involvement, no connection. We may feel pleasure at defeating a particularly difficult boss, but it's rare indeed that taking down an enemy gives a visceral feeling of satisfaction. Enter Middle-earth Shadow of Mordor. While it may look like a standard brawler, it's got a hell of a trick up its sleeve. That trick is the Nemesis system. As you're fighting your way through the vast swathes of rampaging Uruk-Hai, you may occasionally find yourself on the wrong end of an orc's spear. In most games, this would just be a minor setback, possibly a case of having to restart from your last checkpoint. Middle-earth Shadow of Mordor does things differently. Get killed by an orc and you'll see Talion's murderer stand above his corpse and gloat. So far so standard, but what happens next is where things get interesting. The orc is given a unique name and a power rank. He gets his own individual weapons and armour, and he joins Sauron's army as a captain. You've just made your first nemesis. At this point, it's understandable to be keen on the idea of revenge, but be careful. Captains have their own unique strengths and weaknesses to go along with their new rank. Some may be immune to fire, while others may only be killed with sneak attacks. Blundering into a captain unprepared can be a recipe for disaster, as being killed by them again only increases their power. Thankfully, not every orc is as fearsome as his brothers. Some orcs, called worms, can be interrogated by Talion to gain information. Finding and interrogating these orcs is vital if you want to learn the weaknesses of your latest foe. With this information to hand, the playing field is leveled, and you get a chance for sweet revenge. Don't lay your guard down though. The only way to permanently kill an orc is to chop off their head. Take down a captain through other means, and he may live to fight another day. Burn an orc, and he might reappear with a bag on his head and a fear of flames, while a knife to the eye can leave him with a metal patch and an angry disposition. The ranks of Sauron's army are constantly in flux, and killing Talion is just one of the many ways an orc can rise in power. Opportunistic orcs may step in to fill the shoes of their vanquished leader, or challenge an existing captain to a duel. The captains, along with the higher-powered war chiefs, are constantly jostling for position as top dog. Often, a low-level captain you were ignoring as an insignificant threat can appear later in the game with a terrifying set of stats, thanks to his backstabbing his way up the ranks. Luckily, killing a captain gives you more than just a case of the warm and fuzzies. Each time you drop a high-ranking orc, you can collect a rune. Runes slot into your weapons to give certain buffs and benefits. If you want better runes, find a worm and dominate them, taking over their mind to have them issue a captain a death threat. The captain will gain a set of loyal bodyguards, but the rune he drops is almost guaranteed to be one of the best.
This video has been brought to you by Jinx TV. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, give us a thumbs up, and check out these other videos. Also, if you want to see more of our shows, check out our website, jinx.tv.